So she was a tomboy, but yet a little girly girl, and she was brave and smart and super funny and super creative and always laughing and just always having fun in life.
When she got giggling and laughing, she just filled the room with joy. She was my little helper with projects and things. She loved building and whether it was woodworking or Legos, she just loved it.
Maddy had just finished kindergarten, and it was just summer break, and she was busy doing her summer activities, and she started to complain about some hip pain and some stomach aches and things like that. Nothing serious, but it just was frequent enough that it caught my attention. And so finally I went to work one night, and I had scheduled with our regular pediatrician to get her in, and they did an ultrasound on her tummy, and they took Josh aside and told him they found a mass and wanted to talk to us. So I went over there from work, and a pediatrician just brought us into the room and told us that she probably had something called Wilms tumor. We knew nothing about it, never heard about it, and then that night we were sent directly to Marshfield, Wisconsin, to the Marshfield Hospital, and met with an oncologist and a surgeon, and then they explained everything. So it was sort of a whirlwind of a matter of 12 hours.
So she had a kidney cancer, a fairly common childhood kidney cancer called Wilms tumor. And it's a malignant process, so it needs further treatment.
The initial protocol for her was 37 weeks of chemo, a lot of inpatient chemos. But first we had to reduce her tumor because it was so large. So we did about 12 weeks of chemo, and then she had a nephrectomy, so they removed her tumor, her kidney, some lymph nodes, basically everything. Right when we finished completing her first treatment section for 37 weeks, we had her first post-treatment scan, and she had a new spot, so she had relapsed.
So she actually had many, many years of treatment to treat this tumor, and the reason being is this tumor continued to come back in her abdomen. So she started out with fairly standard type of surgery and radiation and chemotherapy medicines to treat the Wilms tumor. But unfortunately, the tumor kept coming back, so she needed more treatment.
She was out in DC with Heidi for a set of treatments. They kind of started talking, and Heidi asked her about, once you get done with treatment, all of these people have done so many great things for you. Is there anything that you'd like to do for other kids? And that's really where Mighty Maddy's mission started from. That was something that she was going to do when she got better, and unfortunately now we have to do it for her.
So I was pregnant with Hudson this whole time, and those last few months was getting closer and closer to my due date, and so she was helping us think of names. I knew I was having a boy, she knew she was having a little brother, and she really liked Hudson, and so after he was born, that's just what we picked. It just felt right. So I think that's, he was born the day after she went to heaven, so yeah.
We sometimes think that she just had to get a word in with him before he came to us. So she decided to leave the day before he came to us, so she could tell him all the ins and outs. So we were devastated. When Maddy left us, we were devastated.
Mighty Maddy's mission has really embodied who she was, and so they give back. Not only do they provide us with our treasure chest for kids that are coming and having procedures, but they also do birthday boxes and end of treatment boxes. So it helps us to celebrate end of treatments and birthdays for kids that are here, and that also includes siblings.
We certainly want them to know that they're not alone. We also were able to get a couple of bells put in, one in the hospital at Marshfield and one in the clinic. It's an end of treatment bell. So when they do finish their treatment plan, they get to ring the bell just as a I am done, we're done with you, cancer, kind of a thing. She left a positive effect on so many people, and I just think that all those ideas that she had and all of the things that she wanted to do were so important to her and to us, and she's so important to us that we certainly want to make sure that those do carry forward, and that all of those celebrations that she was able to have, other kids are able to as well.